thank you very much for being here. I want to thank the President and the First Lady for having me here. I also want to thank you guys for coming, and I hope that something that is said here or done here will inspire you to help to build Ghana. You don't have to be the president of the country. You don't have to be a politician. In your own small way, you can help to build Ghana, and I hope something that is said here will inspire you. Thank you. I want to touch on quite a few things, and I hope that by the end of my speech, you'll be inspired to think. You'll be inspired to think. This morning I came with my sister and the husband, who happens to be my very personal pastor, and one of the things that he does every Sunday is to always tell the church members that he believes in Ghana. And he will come to church with a Ghana flag, and he will say he believes in Ghana. I find it quite sometimes outrageous, because when you look at what is happening, who believes in what is happening? But there is always hope in despair. You, as a human being, you have to be multi-dimensional. Something has to give. You cannot just live one way and think that everything is going to work for you. All the rich people that we have in this world don't depend on salaries. The rich people we have in this world, they have multiple sources of income. Something has to flow in. And even if you're a Christian, you understand that when God put Adam in the Garden of Eden, he gave him 4 streams, not just one, 4 streams, 4 waters in the Garden of Eden to feed Adam. God is not interested in people who are just one way. You have to be multi-dimensional. Embrace the concept of multiple streams. And so even whatever you're doing, you have to understand that you can add something to it. That's why you can walk and still chew gum. It's possible. Yes. So don't just look at one thing. Be open. Be open. And one thing I find in this world is somebody gets a job, they pay him 2,000 cedis, and he thinks that he's made. Okay, your 2,000 is somebody's time. So begin to think beyond where you are right now. It is possible to think. I want to challenge you to think. Say think. When I look at the environment that I find myself in, environment can have an effect on you, whether positive or negative. Your ability to influence the environment is your own personal drive to think. The world has problems already. The world is not looking for any more problems. The people who have the well to do are the people who have solutions to the problem that exists. And the people who are even much more richer are the people who are solving future problems that we have not even seen. And so don't look for money, look for solutions. Because one day you will get angry, you will get thirsty. And when you are thirsty, you must drink water. Somebody has provided water for us to drink. Some of the water may be salty, but somebody has to produce something. And that's why when you go to a big institution, the president or CEO in that company makes more than the laborers who do the heavy lifting, because we are not concerned about the production. Work on the microphone. You can be in a warehouse or a factory and say that we are the ones doing the work, and they are in the office sitting in an air condition and they are getting paid millions. It is because he is thinking. That's why you have a job. So if you want to challenge the status quo, then you stop producing and start thinking. Because if it comes to production, we can have 1,000 or 1,000,000 people who can do the job that you are doing. That's why we don't call it, we call it a skilled labor. You have to be skilled to do those kind of things. But when it comes to thinking, it's not a labor. You are the boss. The boss is responsible for thinking. When you are working 30 days in a month, by the 31st month, somebody should be thinking in the office to pay you. When you go to all the big malls and you want to buy a piece of bread, the bread is not at the entrance of the mall. The bread is way inside. Somebody had to think about that. Because if you come and you buy bread, who will buy the milk? So they put the bread in the last corner, the last aisle. Before you get to the bread, you must go through sugar, you must go through Milo, you must go through milk. Somebody's thinking. And so when you put a shop somewhere, don't just think that, oh, I wanted a shop, so I got a shop. Now I can arrange all the things that I have. No. Think Thinking must go into it. And that's what we call in IT ideation. Thinking. You do not build your future on where you are right now or where you have been. You build your business on where you are going. Therefore, you need a strategy. Where you have been is not important. I'm telling you. People like to dwell on the past. We were the first nation to get independence. We are the gateway to Africa. We are the whatever. We are the no. That is not what is important right now. Where are you going? Where am I going? People are buying land on the moon. You are still struggling on the land in Kaswa. People are buying land on the moon. Somebody is building a craft that is going to take people to the moon and back. Think. Say think. You must build a strategy. You must have a strategy. As a young person, have a strategy in life. You cannot just come here and not be able to even write anything. As a young man, what do you use your phone for? Record something, type something, stop writing. Days of pen is over. Have a clear strategy. This is a strategy. I define a strategy as a synchronized step by step from plan A to plan B. A synchronized step by step. Things don't just happen. Do you think that the railways, when the train is coming and is going to cross a road intersection, you think somebody didn't think about it, that the road must close for the train to pass? Do you know how many accidents will happen if the traffic lights, they all come to green at the same time? Somebody thought about this over 100 years ago. Think. Where you are right now, the world has moved from there a long time ago with your young phone. The world has moved a long time ago. Catch up. Say think. You must be willing to solve a problem. And I'm sure that is what this organization is seeking to do. To solve a problem. So what is the question? Sometimes the question is not important. A solution can answer a certain question that did not even exist before. You don't need to know the question. What is the solution? Have a synchronized plan. What do you solve with what you bring? Because whatever business you are in, it must be able to fix a problem. When you find that a business has folded, when you find that a company is no more, it means that whatever they were producing is not necessary again. They were not solving a problem. Who came here with a camera apart from the photographers? Nobody carries a camera around. Because your iPhone can shoot a movie from beginning to end. Somebody has solved that problem a long time ago. Say think. So if you have a business and your business is not meeting the needs of people, very soon another business will buy your business and you'll be out of business. So if whatever you're doing right now is not working, it doesn't mean that what you're doing will not work. It means that you've not met the right people yet. Somebody will come who needs what you're doing, and be prepared that when the person comes, your product must answer that question. Say think. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Whatever you're doing, keep pushing. When you wake up, dream. Everybody is waking up in the morning. Well, not everybody. We don't know that. But when you wake up, what do you say? Anything. He comes to work at 10 or 11 a.m., your boss. Before he came to work, you know where he went before he came to work? Yeah. He might have done maybe 4 or 5 meetings. As for us, we are the one in the factory. We come here 8, we close at 5. Then they will come at 10 and leave at 3. They'll go for lunch, they won't come back. Meanwhile, they don't pay as well. Think. The minute you start to think, they will move you from the plant and bring you to their condition. Think. There is, I don't know, how many people watch the Olympics? So in basketball, there's a player called Steph Curry. He plays for Golden State, the Warriors. If you watch the Olympics, he was the one who took the last shot to ace it for the American team. Permit me to be biased because America pays me, so I have to speak for America. You see, when Steph Curry was growing up, his father is called Del Curry. He was one of the greatest NBA players. So anytime he was going for a game, he would take his son along. And then people would be going to the father, "Oh, Del, sign my autograph for me." Then his father would be signing. Then people would be like, "That's Steph Curry's father, that's Del Curry's son." Now, when he goes to the NBA, people are like, "That is Steph Curry's father." Because the father used to be important, now he's no more. Today, you may be in the back, but tell yourself, one day you will sit in the front. But it takes thinking to do that. Thinking. That is identifying who you are. Whilst you are working on a job, don't stop thinking. Whilst you are working in whatever position you find yourself, do not stop thinking. Because what you're doing right now is paying your bills. Keep doing it. But as it is paying your bills, think. Because one day you must break out. You can work in a company and later become a partner in the company. It is possible. Think. Let me just fast forward because where we come from, Yakasapa. Let me talk about relationships. Whatever you're doing, build relationships. The person sitting to the right or left of you, don't take the person for granted. You don't know where they will be next time. Take their numbers, save their numbers. Don't just use your phone for TikTok. Your phone is a chronic address book. If you pick your phone and the first 10 people you have called cannot give you a loan of $1 million, you see, the thing is that you must think. You don't have to see it. You must think it. You must think it. You see, $1 million. Boom, who's here? Strong interpersonal relationships are vital for personal and professional growth. Effective communication goes beyond just verbal interactions. Anytime I've sat down to interview anybody for a job, I'm not looking for somebody who knows how to do what I do. If I employ somebody who can do what I do, because what you bring to the table, I cannot do. So that provides completion. You come to complete my business. I don't need you if you can do what I can do. So when I interview you, tell me what I don't know. Surround yourself with diverse individuals who possesses different skills and fosters collaboration and completion in the vision that you have. Vision is not equal to provision. Provision will come from God somehow, or from the universe if you don't believe in God. But vision is yours. When your vision is very clear, small, round, you cannot achieve anything. And that is why $1 billion will sound huge to you. But somebody just got $5 million transferred into their account. Why must it not be you? You can do it. It means that the people you surround yourself with, the kind of things you listen to. I was training a couple of young guys and I asked them to share their screens for me to see what they listen to. I went into their YouTube and I could to the kinds of things that you are listening to. Even the job, I won't give it to you because you don't know what it takes. That is why rich people in this country don't even talk. Yeah, they don't talk. They won't. If you ask them, they'll tell you it's hard work. Yeah, hard work. They'll sum it up and say hard work. Whatever field you find yourself in, need is on the internet. You just need a small bit, and that is why it's expensive to stream Facebook and TikTok and everything. If you just go on the internet to just read, you can use that small data you have for a week. The problem is that something must excite you, something must make you laugh, something must tickle you, and then when you are hungry, you go and buy it and you sleep. And so for a 24-hour, your day is not productive because the things that you feed your mind cannot make you see $1 million. I hope I'm not preaching. One point that I want to leave with you is that people don't do business with ideas. If TDG Japan or Despite walks in today, it's not going to come and shake with ideas. It's going to work with people. It's going to find people to do what they do for them. It's going to listen on what people say, recommendations from other people. And if we sit here and say that as for Ghana, it is who you know, everywhere is who you know. Everywhere. Because right now, because we know you can lie in your resume, we'll rather take somebody to recommend you than for us to give you the job because of your resume. So if somebody says that I can vouch for this person, I used to work for them at Arise Ghana Youth, it means that the credibility of the person that is recommending you is also on the line. So it is who you know, not just here, everywhere in the world. So how do people know you? How do people know you? What value do you bring to the people around you? If the first 10 people in your call list cannot give you a loan of 1 million Ghana cedis, you are in the wrong circle of friends. Challenge yourself. Because successful people always face numerous challenges. Things that makes it impossible for them to go ahead. The reason why they are successful is because they refuse to let those challenges put them back. And they use that as a stepping stone to go forward. So whatever field you find yourself, whether you're in a Greek, whether you are in IT like I am, leverage those skills. Be a subject matter expert in whatever field you find yourself. When they call you at any time, you should be able to, from sleep, tell them what you do with ease. Don't struggle with It means that even what you do yourself, you don't know. Who are the people that your product is going to help? Let me bring this thing to an end. I don't have enough time. I didn't even check the time. There's a bird called the eagle. When the eagle lays its egg, it's called an eaglet, right? The eagle is responsible for bringing food to the eaglets. So as strong as they are, their mother needs to feed them. Their mother carries them on her wings and takes them on skydiving. They'll be enjoying it because as young as they are, they don't know that they can do it too. But as long as mommy is taking us for a ride, here we go. It gets to a point where the eagle knows that her children needs to be independent. They need to start doing things for themselves. So what do? They let the eaglets, they fold their wings. Then these small eaglets will start flapping. Mommy, we didn't know you were a wicked woman like that. We thought we were going on a vacation. And all of a sudden now, you've left us. Now we are going to die. Now we are going to die. But the eaglet doesn't know that as they are flapping, as they keep flapping, as they keep flapping, as they keep flapping, now the flapping becomes flying. So after today, we unleash you to flap. Keep flapping. Keep flapping. Keep flapping until your flapping becomes flight. Thank you.